I will first introduce the Scala programming language, then the actor model, and finally akka. So the purpose of the lecture is, if you not already are aware of Scala, I think you will find it an interesting language. And okay, and I will also explain what actors are. They were introduced at MIT in 1973, and you will clearly not learn everything about Scala, just a small fraction. It's a very huge language, but you will learn enough to be able to do the lab, namely to implement preflow push with actors in Scala. So, background about Scala and akka. The creator of Scala is Martin Nuderski, and he was working at Sun/Oracle, which bought Sun, on the Java compilers, and he wanted to have a better language, and he created Scala. It uses the Java virtual machine, and when the Java JVM runs a Scala program, it cannot see the difference if it's a Scala source code or Java source code. This means that you can easily use Java libraries from Scala. Okay, he and two other persons have created a company called Lightbend, and it is the source for Scala and the actor library akka. The akka library was created by Jonas Bonnier from Sweden, and one other person, and their headquarters is in San Francisco. Okay, and to start working with akka, you can go to this web page. Okay, or you can just use the source code for the lab that you can find on Tresorit. So, what is Scala? It's a functional and object-oriented language. And its name means that it should be scalable. So it should be suitable from very small programs to very big programs. And compared to other languages, well, not all, but to some languages, the Scala compiler is much more sophisticated in that it can infer the type of variables, so you don't have to type them. For instance, if we have a map from a country to a capital, we can just write it like that, and we say that, well, this is a variable, meaning that we can modify it. So here we add a new mapping from Germany to Berlin, and then we can print Stockholm using this statement. Okay, so you don't have to say what kind of type capital is. And the idea is that less typing can potentially lead to faster programming. But of course, it's not necessarily the case. But some tedious parts can be eliminated.